are so sweet because, I mean, why not? We're giving them like a whole experience, right? We're feeding them, making sure they're safe from the squirrels, but then we're also going to give them this really thoughtful bird bath with a fillable base. And I'll explain what that means in one moment. $42.99 is your clearance price, and $997.79, $14.33 will get this home on Easy Pay, and you're saving $9 today. And what's nice is this is a faux ceramic construction. So you know when you have something ceramic like this outdoors, there's always that fear when it's super windy or when the elements just get really rough that it's gonna crack or chip and just look very weathered. You don't have to worry about that. You can keep this out all year long, and it weighs only 4 pounds, so just really lightweight if you wanna move it. And these are hand painted as well. So this is going to be your gray option. Let me just turn this over here. And then we have your green. Fewer than 200 left to go around. These are hand painted. I mean, to me, that in itself is impressive when you see that $42.99 price. I love the green because of this kind of fading that you have, almost that ombre effect. So you have the brown all around the edging, and then this really pretty green, almost like a grass green with those speckles. So how this comes to you is actually in two pieces, because I know we're seeing fillable on the screen, the fillable base. So this is how it works. So you're gonna unscrew this if you need to put rocks or sand inside. Here we go. There we go. So it's gonna come to you in two pieces, and then you're just gonna put your sand, your rocks. Mary DeAngelis had me like cracking up. She was like, "Can I put cat food in here?" She's like new cat food, but she's just so funny. So whatever you have that's heavy and it's gonna keep this sturdy, that's what you're gonna put inside of here. And then you're just gonna screw this on top, and then you fill it with water. So easy to set up. You're gonna see that little fountain that doesn't come with it, but you can get one of those pretty much anywhere, and that's gonna add something kind of special to it. Another way to add something a little different to this bird bath is to put rocks in the middle as well. And the birds really like that because it gives them a place to land, and it adds a kind of elegance to it, kind of that spa-like feel. So then if you put the rocks on the inside and the middle, then you don't have to worry about filling the base. So it's really up to you how you want to do this. Weighs only 4 pounds. It's about 22 inches in height, 17 inches in diameter. Comes in two pieces, so insanely easy to put together. It will take 5 minutes. You don't have to worry about it being heavy. You don't have to worry about it chipping or breaking. It will withstand the elements. And you know, bird baths are great, obviously, because we want our feathered friends to be clean and feel good, but it's also actually good for the environment. So it boosts biodiversity, it supports local wildlife, encourages natural plant growth. I mean, I was pretty amazed when I looked online to see all the actual benefits of a bird bath. So you're doing something good for the environment, you're adding something unique and really pretty to your space, and then you're doing something good for your little feathery friends. And then of course, if you pair it with the bird feeder for like under $30, now you're giving them, you know, the perfect place to kind of live and come back to all the time, because they're gonna feed up here, not worrying about the squirrels. And then of course you have this bird bath. And I like when things kind of are faux and I don't have to baby them. I mean, this looks like it could be ceramic in the way that it's been painted. I mean, this is hand painted. So someone actually with a brush had to come in here and do all these little strokes and give it kind of that worn-in look. So it's nice because it looks ceramic, it looks fancy and expensive, but it's only 4 pounds. So no problem to pick this up and move it around, but it comes in two pieces. So all you have to do is just screw it on. It's just gonna come like this. You put any rocks or sand probably up to the top, because, you know, if you have a little bit of a windier day, you want to make sure it's grounded. And then once you put that inside, you just put it right on top, you screw it on. What? Don't be me. And Rachel's laughing. You know, if you shop with me, you know me putting anything together is a challenge. My husband would attest to that. He's probably watching laughing. But you twist it on, and then once you twist it on, you just add your water. It's that simple. And what's nice too is that you have that really wide open space, so it's 17 inches in diameter. If you put the rocks inside, the birds really love it because it gives them a place to land, but it also will weigh this down as well. So you don't have to fill the base if you don't want, but you fill it up with water. You can get one of those little portable fountains pretty much anywhere at a big box store, online, and that'll add just something elegant to it. But this is clearance, so no reorders. $42.99 is your price. You have gray, and then you have your green option, both very different. So if you got both, you'd have a totally different feel in your garden space. M99779, give us a call, 800-345-1515. And I promise at home, you'll have a much easier time than I did screwing that on.